Down the road again with Eddie Brandon, walking through some of the static displays at the Southeast Electric Flying Festival, Americus, Georgia. All kinds of planes on display here. Recognize this uh, Piper crop duster, and this one's a familiar plane for folks who thought about learning to fly in the 60s or 70s, and a little older plane here. All kinds of planes available on the ground and in the air. The Embry-Riddle plane there with the girl with the bikini. And if you're a J3 Cub fan, you get a great t-shirt, or for a few more dollars, buy this almost ready to fly model equipped with floats. There's just 1,000 different directions to go and things to look at this Southeast Electric Flying Festival. One of the new products are these multi-blade helicopters, devices that really couldn't be flown without some significant electronics.
A couple of these guys that I hear talking are pretty excited about not just what you got now, but what products you got coming down the pipeline.
Yeah, we have a new product called the Vector that's just been announced. It's actually the bottom of this display case right here. And it basically takes all of our best products and puts it into one. It's a flight controller, GPS, on-screen display, basically everything you would need for a quadcopter or an airplane to do stabilization and FPV with on-screen display, return to home. It's the first one in the industry to have a color OSD. So the OSD is completely configurable, all the text and everything. You can change any of the color on it that you want, or whatever you want to set it to. Very stable out of the box. It is compatible with tricopters, quadcopters, hexacopters, traditional flying wings, Elevon type wings. It's just it's a total package, and it's very refined, and it's really looking forward to releasing it. There's going to be a lot of people that like it.
And really, these devices, even before you reach this point, are pretty incredible. I mean, what they allow people to do in terms of flying without a whole lot, or in a lot of cases, even any training, is
Right.
It's just amazing.
Yeah, it does. It's got a lot of electrical assistance in flying. It stabilizes the plane for you, or the quadcopter. It gives you a lot of information on the screen so you can keep up with the battery voltage and stuff like that. And if you're flying it with the video goggles or on a monitor, one of the biggest things you have to deal with learning to fly is orientation, because when you fly out and then you come back, everything is reversed. You're flying through the video goggles like that through the camera, you don't have that problem. Up is always up, down is always down, right and left. So yeah, it is opening up the market to a lot of new people that otherwise probably wouldn't try it, because it's kind of a steep learning.
Some of the helicopters are made out of, it looks like it's a Erector set carbon fiber. There's expensive ways to do this, and there are less expensive ways to do this.
The building materials of your helicopters don't look anything like some of the helicopters here.
My building materials are things that you can go to Home Depot and fix your copter with instead of having to wait for 3 weeks for a new one to come in from China. And mine are built to be simple and easy to fix, and they you go to Home Depot, buy some more wood, cut your new board, put it on there, drill a hole, you got a new arm. And it doesn't get simpler than that.
And you're not trading anything in the way of functionality anyway.
Most of my frames weigh less than the carbon fiber frames. I don't know why, but they seem to. There's another company that makes a carbon fiber version of this that weighs 7 ounces heavier than mine. So the weight's bad. It doesn't fly as long, and it doesn't fly as precise. So there's nothing wrong with wood. Wood works. And,
So what do your machines cost?
$300 for a completely built one, or you can buy the frame kit for $40.
No kidding. And then of course you come up with the rest of the components.
But if you do it on your own, you can save. You can have one of these up in the air for $200, as opposed to paying me $100 to build it for you.
Yeah. Well, wood, metal, or carbon fiber. We didn't actually catch any helicopters flying on Thursday. These Vector flight controllers, though, were really one of the hot topics of conversation among many of the pilots. These devices allow you to buy one unit that flies the copter, gives you your GPS, and sends pictures back down again. But hey, it's more fun to watch things flying. So let's watch some stunts with this large-scale 3D plane for a bit. The facility in Americus is just absolutely perfect. 1,700-foot grass field. It's way out in the middle of nowhere. We don't see a bunch of kids in these pictures. This is a Thursday and school in session. But by the weekend, there'd be lots and lots of kids along with the adults at the show having a great time. And it's a good place to take your kids because they're just so safe. There's no place for them to go. And you can see this entire area from just about anywhere you look. Helen's Hobbies from Statesboro was there. I need to know, how'd you get into this in the first place?
My wife bought me an airplane 16 years ago.
Didn't take but that, huh?
And it's been on since.
Yeah. Boy, they've changed in 16 years too, haven't they?
Yeah, and I come over here and met Mac Hodges. He don't have the store open no more, but he pretty well inspired us to do what we're doing now.
Yeah.
So,
you got a pretty big.
To him.
You got a pretty big operation. I mean, you're among the few I would call hobby shop type vendors, mom and pop vendors on scene here. Well, tell me about your business. Where do you get it? How do you find them? What do you do? What do you do for them?
We're actually a Horizon dealer. We're a Hobby Code dealer also with Great Plains, and we've got dealerships with other battery companies, and we're a Desert Aircraft dealer. We got a lot of different little dealerships, but our major one is Horizon, and do a lot of. That's where we get the majority of our product from, is them. And we also are able to do drop shipments also. If anybody wanted anything online, they could call me and I could actually have it shipped through Helen's Hobbies for the same price. So.
Well, this is a lot more approachable hobby. I mean, it's possible to spend any amount of money you want. There's a big dollars being spent here.
Yeah.
But you can get in the air for a pretty amazing price.
For $60, yeah. We got some small bind and fly stuff over there for $60 for the kids that 7 years old up can fly, and we sell a lot of that too. We basically get everybody started in it, and then a lot of these other manufacturers that are here today is taking it to another level, and if they decide to stay in it, well, they can even be flying these big ones for be an Andrew Jeske or someone like that.
Yeah.
And it gets the kids out, gets people outdoors, and get them doing something else besides playing PlayStations and stuff like that, and just staying indoors all the time.
And in a way too, for some of them too, it's sort of the same skills. They can just take it outdoors.
Exactly. And that's why we basically do what we do. Keeps me busy, keeps me from sitting on the couch all day doing nothing. So.
Do you fly? What do you fly?
Yeah, I fly also. I fly the airplanes and the helicopters. I didn't bring anything to fly today because we were just coming up here as a vendor to sell for the weekend and try to provide everybody with stuff they need. There's a lot of hobby stores closing these days and all because of the internet, and what we try to do is go to the clubs, go to these fly-ins and all that, and bring the product to them if they can't come to us.
All right, well, we're talking to people in Savannah, so invite them out to Prosser Field if you want to. Tell me is that something you even?
Yeah.
How does it work?
Well, we have an RC field there on our own property outside of Statesboro, Georgia. If you go out on Highway 24 past Mill Creek about 5 miles, turn on the Cleto Road, turn left on the Cleto Road, go up that road about a half a mile, and on the right you'll see our sign, our business sign. And you go down that dirt road about a mile, and we're right down that road on the right-hand side. You can't miss us. It's a big RC field. We got camper hookups, we got pavilions, we got handicap, accessible bathrooms, and all that. And we invite anybody out to come out, anybody come out and fly or come visit the shop and shop with us also, because we've got the store on site also. And that's what we do. And in just a little while, we're going to have one of the Wounded Warriors here. He's going to help me run this place the rest of the week. And we also do a lot of that, try to help some of these guys out coming back from these wars that's in wheelchairs and all, give them something to do.
Southeast Electric Flying Fest in Americus. That's where I am tonight. Next weekend, remember Matter, another bloomin' festival, Easter weekend. More down the road coming up.